All right, well, Facebook is now getting on board, trying to censor the fake news. Okay, the whole fake news epidemic now that has been spreading like crazy over the course, especially in the last month. I mean, everywhere you turn, you hear fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news. Look, here's the deal. The mainstream media is the fake news. Your CNNs, your MSNBCs, okay? All of these sites out there, pro-liberal sites, okay? Everything that they're doing to try and denounce alternative media as the ones being the fake news, okay? Outlets such as myself, okay, like stuff on my channel that would come on here and probably say, oh, this is fake news, whatever. Especially targeting Christians, okay, who are simply spreading the truth, okay? So this is a form of censorship that myself and others who are in alternative media are going to really, gonna really have to watch. So here's what Facebook is going to do now, okay? They've announced a strategy, okay? Plan to tackle fake news by harnessing fact-checking, and potentially making disputed stories appear lower in the user's news feeds. They're quoted as saying, "We believe in giving people a voice and that we cannot become arbiters of truth ourselves, so we're approaching this problem carefully," said Adam Mosseri, Facebook's VP of Newsfeed, in a blog post Thursday. "We focused our efforts on the worst of the worst, on clear hoaxes spread by spammers for their own gain, and on engaging both our community and third-party organizations. The issue of fake news on Facebook has been a hot topic for months, particularly during the recent U.S. presidential election. In one hoax article, for example, Pope Francis was falsely reported to have endorsed Donald Trump. Facebook's trending topics section also fell prey to some high-profile fake stories after the social network implemented an algorithm feed this past summer. These included a false article that Fox News had fired anchor Megyn Kelly and a hoax article about the September 11th attacks. On another occasion, a seemingly innocent hashtag that appeared in the trending topics linked to an inappropriate video. The social network announced Thursday that it will make it easier for users to report fake news when they see it, which they can do so by clicking on the upper right-hand corner of a post. If enough people report a story as fake, Facebook will pass it along to third-party fact-checking organizations that are part of the nonprofit Poynter Institute's International Fact-Checking Network. 5 fact-checking and news organizations are working with the company on this: ABC News, the Associated Press, FactCheck.org, PolitiFact, and Snopes. Facebook says that the group is likely to expand even more from there. In the blog post, Mosseri explained that if the fact-checking organizations identify a story as fake, it will get flagged as disputed, and there will be a link to a corresponding article explaining why. Stories that have been disputed may also appear lower in the newsfeed, he added. While users will still be able to share these stories, they will receive a warning that the story has been disputed. Additionally, one story is flagged if it cannot be made into an ad and promoted, according to Facebook. The Menlo Park, California-based firm is also looking for signs that a story has misled people in some way, such as instances where people are significantly less likely to share a story after reading it. Facebook, which gave a preview of its anti-fake news strategy last month, is also looking to disrupt financial incentives for spammers. On the buying side, we've eliminated the ability to spoof domains, which will reduce the prevalence of sites that pretend to be real publications, said Mosseri. On the publisher side of things, we are analyzing publisher sites to detect where policy enforcement actions might be necessary. In a blog post on Thursday, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg said that this is just the start of the company's efforts to tackle fake news and hoaxes. He says, quote, "We have a responsibility to make sure that Facebook has the greatest positive impact on the world. This update is just one of many steps forward, and there will be more work beyond this," he wrote. So, my question is, how far is this going to go? What strikes me as interesting is that if your post is flagged as being potential fake news or disputed, as it so clearly states in this article, I wonder what's going to happen if you say, put up a post maybe about Jesus Christ. Will that be disputed as fake news? Anything pro-conservative, pro-Christian? What if you speak out against the LGBT community? And I'm not talking in a hateful way, but maybe just sharing an article that simply states why a pastor may be defending, religious freedom. Will that be disputed? The problem I have with that word disputed, what are Democrats and liberals doing right now with the election? They're disputing it. But they have no ground to stand on with this. Absolutely nothing. This is all based off a hoax or a fake news story that Russia, even though they have no proof, has somehow hacked the U.S. election and just handed it to Donald Trump on a silver platter. But there's no proof of that. But yet this is going on everywhere. You got every mainstream or lamestream media site out there, television and internet, you name it, cable, whatever, all reporting on it. And they're like, oh, we have to look into this. This is serious. The Russians hacked the election. They want to redo the election. But they have no source that can claim this is true. So, is this just the beginning before the complete and total censorship of conservatives as a whole, of Christians as a whole? I think it might be, guys. I'm not saying it to scare anybody, but I'm just saying we are living in the last days. Okay, Jesus Christ is coming back soon. One of the things Jesus said in the Bible, when he talked about his soon coming return, when the disciples asked him when would be his second coming, the Lord said, you will be hated by everyone for my name's sake. Hated. For just talking about him. We're seeing the persecution already, but I believe we might be starting to see this intensifying now, even greater than we could have ever imagined. And all stemming possibly from this fake news, which is really attacking those that are reporting you the real news. I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking out this video. This is my channel, CardsFan480. I'm here on both YouTube and also on Facebook. So feel free to subscribe if you guys like what you see, okay? I'm going to come at things from a conservative point of view. I am a Christian, okay? I'm an alternative source of media. You're not going to find me on CNN or MSNBC or any of those other outlets. Okay, you find me right here, bringing you guys what's happening, talking to you about what's happening with the current world events happening in the world, but also letting you know how they relate to what is happening as far as prophetically, biblically speaking, Bible prophecy. That's why I started this channel. All right? So again, guys, feel free to subscribe. YouTube, Periscope, same name, CardsFan480. I'll keep bringing you all this information, okay, guys, as I get it. And if you've never accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, if you would like to do that, that's really the most important thing. It's really easy. Just let me know. Write me a comment. Let me know you would like to receive Christ. I'll write you back with a very simple prayer that you can recite out loud. Invite Christ in. Be forgiven of all of your sins. Have a home in heaven. I'll tell you what, paradise. One day, we're going to be there. All right? So let me know, guys. I'll talk with you guys soon. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers out there as well. I do appreciate your support, jumping onto this channel, watching the videos, and spreading the love of Christ out there and letting people be informed about what's really going on and what it's all eventually leading to. All right? But be in prayer. Just know that the Lord is in control. God is on the throne, and ultimately, God has dominion and control over everything, even the media. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. God bless.